afternoon, everybody. This is our second theme Thursday, and I have Miss Allie here because Miss Rosie is in the middle of a fashion show that she's been showing you guys, and she's not finished showing you. So I'm already going to swerve from the actual theme because I have no choice. I do not have anything red and white to put on her. And I have no clothes with sweets on them. So I don't have many clothes yet. I'm working on it. But I'm going to put my own spin on it. And then I'm going to do a tag from Cottage. Her name's Julie. Or it's called The Country Cottage. Her name's Julie. She's got a really nice channel too. She's from Canada too. So let's get her changed, and I'll show you my twist and do the tag during it or after. Depends if I can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time today. So say hi. Say hi. Yes, my sweet pea. Yeah, you're so cute, aren't you, Allie? I already have the name for her brother that I'm wanting. Yep, it's going to be Jax, because I used to love playing Alleys and Jacks when I was a kid. And Alleys and marbles. Boys didn't like me much because I used to be able to get theirs very easily. I was a good sharp shooter. But hey, when you're a tomboy, you had to stand out. See, my thing was, in my house, there were 7 of us girls when I was young, and 1 brother. By the time I was 30, there was only 4 of us girls left because 4 have passed by that point. And then I went out on the street, and basically all the houses on the street had boys. So it was like, I'm going to be a tomboy. I wanted somebody to play with. But I had so much fun with them. You know, cowboys and Indians and riding bikes and, climbing trees, and we did everything. It was so much fun. So what I'm going to put her into is pink and white. It's white with pink hearts all over it, and it says Little Sister on it. It's really, really cute, but that's not the twist. But that's what I'm putting on her. Nice and cozy for cuddling tonight. I always think about cuddling. Okay, the very first question from the Country Cottage is, the tag is called A Very Merry Tag. First question, your number 1 favorite thing about Christmas? I would have to say seeing my kids and my grandkids. I think that's why last Christmas was really hard. I've had many Christmases over the years since the kids have gotten married and in serious relationships where I've been completely alone on Christmas Day, but that's okay because I celebrate Christmas with my kids, so to me that's Christmas Day. And last year, because of COVID, I couldn't see my son. I haven't seen him in 2 years. This December 25th will be 2 years since I've seen him. But that's the new realities, right? But yeah, my favorite thing about Christmas is seeing my kids and the Christmas lights. I gotta admit, I love the Christmas lights. 2, do you purchase, bake, or make your presents? Well, many moons ago, when my kids were little and in school where they did teachers' gifts, I used to bake, and I would bake for a lot of the parents on our street because they didn't do home baking and their husbands liked it. I'd make some gifts for people if they were having new babies and stuff. So I guess I'd have to say I do a mixture. Wait, what have I done? Your mother's not a very good mommy. I'm sorry, look at that. I got you all twisted. Oh dear, you do have a leg attached to that foot. Oh, I'm so sorry, Allie. Come here, honey. I'm so sorry. That's silly Mommy. Sorry, baby. Now it looks better. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's put a pink bow on your head. Yes, we do, girly girl. Okay, now we're going to show you the twist and then we'll finish the tag. Okay, my twist is, seeing I didn't have red and white or sweets, I put sweets on her. So she's got 2 candy canes and she's wearing white. I'm going to give her a red rubber ducky. There's my theme Thursday, because I didn't want to miss out. Okay, question 3. Do you have stockings for your kids, adults, and pets? Yes to all 3, because they're all my family, so you'd have them for everybody. And believe me, my dogs look for it. I had a dog before Sadie that's passed many, many, many years ago now. My son trained him that he would go and he'd sit by the Christmas tree, and you could put his present under there like 3 weeks before Christmas, no problem. And he'd go and he'd sit and he'd guard it every day. He'd lay beside it and wouldn't touch it till he was told he could have it. And then Christmas Day, he'd look at you and he'd be sitting up beside it. Like, I know it's that time because you're opening presents. Can I? And you'd give it to him, and he'd very slowly and delicately open that gift on his own. It was so cute. Question number 4. Do you enjoy decorating? Well, years ago now, I used to decorate my whole house. My ex loved it. He'd have people from the street coming in to see the inside of the house because it was like Christmas Wonderland, he said, because every room, including bathrooms, were decorated to the hilt with Christmas. Do you do question 5. Do you do Christmas baking and what? Well, I used to do Christmas baking. See, everything's in the used to because I'm getting sicker. But I watch my daughter do it now the last couple of years with my grandkids upstairs. So it's kind of nice to see that it's being passed on. And 2 years ago, my son came up about I guess 2-3 weeks before Christmas, and they had a whole afternoon with all 5 of my grandkids decorating sugar cookies together. And then they all got to take their own tin of cookies home. And that was a lot of fun. Oh, the pictures from that are just amazing. You know, because 2 little 3-year-olds and, 2 6-year-olds and, and then my granddaughter was 9. It was so much fun. Do you have traditional foods? Yeah, we have turkey and shortbread cookies and yams and Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing. You have to have stuffing. And trifle. I always have to have trifle, especially now Daddy's not here, because that was his favorite Christmas thing. And all kinds of vegetables. Sweet potato for my daughter and me, because nobody else likes it. But we still make it. Question 7. Your favorite gift you received as an adult? I could sound very corny right here if you want me to, and I'd say my grandchildren. But my favorite gift I received as an adult, I'd have to say Sadie, my dog that I have now, because she is technically was my daughter's. She had 2 dogs. And I had to move in here 5 years ago, and I was going to be alone in this apartment every day. And don't want anybody to feel sorry for me because I'm fine. But she felt that I needed company. And she also said, because my granddaughters were saying that, Nana talks to herself all the time. So she figured it would cut down on my grandkids wondering if Nana was losing her mind, I guess. Do you have lots of question 8, lots of family and friends, or is it quiet Christmas? Well, before COVID, my kids and my 5 grandkids and their spouses and everything. And, you know, anybody that didn't have somewhere to go, like, we always opened it up to friends that, you know, single moms and stuff that didn't have anywhere to go with their kids. They were more than welcome. But since COVID, it's quiet. Last year was my daughter-in-law and her husband and me and her 3 kids. So it was really quiet. It was nice. Well, as quiet as you can be with 3 kids, I guess. But I love it. I love it. I miss that. Do you have any special, question 9, do you have any special Christmas traditions? Well, I started when my kids were little. I'd wrap brand new pajamas for them. And Christmas Eve, my ex would take them out tobogganing or something, or even just for a drive. And I would put them wrapped in the fireplace. And so when they came home, before they got ready for bed Christmas Eve, they'd open it up and it'd be brand new pajamas, so that Christmas morning they'd look very pretty for Christmas pictures. I didn't want them in their raggy-taggy old things. And it was always that Santa dropped them down the chimney as he flew past the house. And we lived on that street when I started that, quite a few years. It ended up, the whole street started doing it as a tradition. And I love it because both my children do it for their children now, without me reminding them that I used to do that. So that really warmed my heart that they do that. And, there's so many different ones, but that's my absolute favorite Christmas tradition. And watching White Christmas at midnight, just my daughter and me with hot cocoa. I've done that since she was a little girl. And number 10, what am I hoping to receive for Christmas this year? Some baby clothes. I really would like some baby clothes, but it doesn't matter to me. The amount my kids do for me, I don't care. I'd rather them spend it on the kids. So whatever they do, they do. But I got a good Christmas present. I got Rosie, and I got encouraged to start doing this. And I don't feel as alone now that I'm going the opposite way with the tapes. But anyway, everybody, I hope that, Yvonne, that this is okay, that I put my own spin on it, but I didn't want to not do Theme Thursday. So say bye, Rosie. Say bye, everybody. This was fun. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas, everybody.